Welcome to our YouTube channel for a successful life DH. And today, we're diving into the topic of the power of silence. The power of silence, a journey from ancient wisdom to modern science. Silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a profound state of consciousness. An art of living deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy. In today's hyper-connected world, where endless chatter and digital noise dominate, silence emerges as a revolutionary force, a key to reclaiming balance, discovering our true selves, and unlocking the essence of life. The story of an ancient Indian king, burdened by wealth and power, yet tormented by inner turmoil, illustrates this transformative power. Seeking counsel from a revered monk, the king was advised to undertake a 15-day silent retreat. Initially overwhelmed by the cacophony of his restless mind filled with judgment, complaints, and idle chatter, he gradually found clarity by observing nature's rhythms, birdsong, rustling leaves, and the stillness of the forest. By the retreat's end, he realized that his incessant speech had drained his energy and clouded his mind. Silence, he discovered, was not about muting the world, but about cultivating mindfulness, enabling purposeful action and communication. This mirrors the Buddha's teaching that silence is the first step to truly knowing oneself. A principle echoed in modern scientific studies reveal that silence actively reshapes the brain. Research from Duke University shows that 2 hours of daily silence stimulate neurogenesis in the hippocampus, enhancing memory and learning. Simultaneously, silence reduces amygdala activity, the brain's fear center, lowering stress hormones like cortisol. A 2020 Harvard study found that 20 minutes of daily silence boosts concentration by 35%, as it calms the prefrontal cortex, the hub of critical thinking and creativity. These findings validate the Buddhist analogy of speech as a sharpest knife. While words can wound, silence heals. In our digital age, where social media amplifies impulsive communication, silence becomes a shield against toxicity. The Buddha warned that careless speech breeds conflict, a truth evident in online spaces where negativity and misinformation thrive. Yet silence is not passive avoidance. It is strategic restraint. Nelson Mandela exemplified this, using silence to de-escalate political tensions, proving that listening often holds more power than rhetoric. Similarly, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella begins meetings with moments of silence, fostering reflection and collaboration, a practice that increased employee innovation by 200%. Critics argue that silence isolates or enables complacency. However, schools in Finland, which implement daily quiet hours, report 20% higher academic performance and fewer conflicts among students. 8. Google's 20% time policy, encouraging silent, independent projects, birthed innovations like Gmail, demonstrating that silence fuels productivity. Even creative giants like Beethoven drew inspiration from silence, composing timeless symphonies during solitary forest walks, moments when alpha brain waves, linked to creativity, flourish. Beyond individual benefits, silence connects us to universal truths. The king's journey reflects Socrates' insight. Be silent to hear the universe whisper. In stillness, we recognize our place within nature's harmony, fostering gratitude and purpose. Modern silence parks in Finland, designed to minimize noise pollution, have boosted visitors' creativity by 22%, illustrating how communal silence enriches society. Yet silence must not perpetuate injustice. As activist Audre Lorde cautioned, silence can be complicity. Marginalized voices must sometimes speak to disrupt oppression. The challenge lies in discerning when silence heals, and when it hinders a balance the Buddha encapsulated in his 5 guidelines for right speech: truthful, kind, beneficial, timely, and endearing. Ultimately, embracing silence is a revolutionary act. It demands courage to confront inner chaos, resist societal pressures, and prioritize depth over distraction. As the monk in the parable taught, silence is not escape, it is rebirth. In a world drowning in noise, silence is the anchor that grounds us, the lens that clarifies our vision, and the bridge to a life of meaning. Let us heed the wisdom of ages. In stillness, we find the strength to transform ourselves and the world. But here's your challenge. Can you carve just 20 minutes today to listen to nothing? Your brain's hippocampus is counting on it. Please support us by hitting the like button, sharing it with your friends, and leaving a comment below with your thoughts or any stories you'd like to hear next. And for more moments of motivation and tranquility, don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Your engagement fuels our journey. Thank you for walking this path of wisdom and enlightenment with us.